Welcome, welcome. Give me like 2 seconds. I need to charge or grab my charger. Alrighty, I'm back. Hey, Red Happy Summer. Alrighty, so we're gonna get started. I know it's been a while, but I hope everyone's doing well. And if you've been resting, you've been getting a lot of good rest, great sleep. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a chance to check out the pick a cards from last week. And it's so funny because I had a feeling someone wanted spirit baby messages today, and our first person has spirit baby messages. All right, spirit baby messages for Amira. First card we have is, can we get a puppy? I really want a puppy. I feel this child being very giggly, very silly, but very innocent too. We have, I'm an indigo child. Do you know how to support me? I'm excited to meet my family. Very interesting too, like Spirit is calling out the yellow in those cards. So their solar plexus chakra could be the chakra that it's just very balanced for them. It's always balanced. And that deals with their confidence. So this child will be someone that is very confident in themselves. We have, I will be your miracle baby that you always hoped and prayed for, mommy/daddy. So I feel like this baby comes at the right time. They might come at the moment where you least expect it, or if you were trying for a while and there were some hiccups, but then you become pregnant, that's when they can show up. But I get like their timing is just literally heaven sent, is what Spirit is saying. We have, your spiritual awakening is only beginning. So it's definitely this transitional phase for you where you're growing spiritually and kind of graduating to like this next level. We have, mommy daddy is missing you, right? Or is missing you so much right now. So the child's other parent is missing you at this time. We have, my family seems like fun and a little crazy. I'll fit right in. So I feel like, this child of yours gives this vibe of like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're popular. Like when they get older, they'll become like the popular kid in school, or like the kid everybody wants to hang out with and get to know. Like their energy is just very adaptable, and folks just like really connect with them very easily. We have, I'm a sensitive soul. I would need you to teach me how to be bold. And very interesting because I mentioned like the self-confidence and that solar plexus chakra. And them, I'm a sensitive soul, I need you to teach me how to be bold. I think there might be a moment where like maybe something does hurt them, but you teach them like, oh baby, you are this incredible person. You should never, feel like you can't be who you are. And that's like what sparks that full speed ahead confidence, and solar plexus chakra is like off the charts because they know that they're an amazing person. We have I love you, mommy/daddy, and then I'm so grateful that you can call me your baby. So they're grateful for you to be their parents, to be, this soul that they are a part of, but also basically have half of in a sense because, they're the child. And I feel like this child of yours is a true gem. It's just something about their energy that lets me know that they're going to do really great work in this world. Hello, Diana. And just really, leave big footprints on this earth is what I'm hearing them spirit say too. So these are your spirit baby messages. Now, let's go to your next question, which is what's coming towards you in the next 6 months? Let's see. Give me a second. Let's do Spirit one of these two. So we have Mercury, thoughts, intellect, communication, Gemini, Virgo, Wednesday, agility, mentality, information, perception, memory, travel, transportation, education, and research. Pisces, the dreamer, mystical, intuitive, psychic, romantic, sacrifice, sensitive, fantasies, escapism, empathy, artistic, adaptive, addictions, ruler of the 12th house. So I feel like just from these two cards alone, I'm going to pull some more. It's definitely giving me the vibe that for you in the next 6 months, there, especially like the Gemini season and Virgo season, this is going to be a period where there's a lot of movement for you, good movement, right? And there's this just shift, this change for you. I do see some travel for you this year. I know you said 6 months, but it might be a little after the 6 month period. So maybe you book the travel within the next 6 months and then you go somewhere, after that period or next year. So I see that. I do see there is some sensual, sexual energy here as well too. So you might meet someone or connect with someone within the next 6 months, and you have like that physical chemistry, and you kind of like just dive into it. You let it happen. You enjoy it for what it is. So for like the romantic piece, I do see the next 6 months also being a period for you to just learn more about yourself. And as I said, that we get 16 triggered, so you might learn a little bit more about your triggers. It doesn't mean like, oh, you have to go on this super deep like soul searching experience where you have to cry all day long. It could just be more so like, wow, I didn't know when someone, you know let's say like you meet somebody, you're dating each other, and they spend the night sometimes and they leave dishes in the sink, and you didn't realize like how much it really annoys you. So like you learn different things like, okay, if that is something I don't like, how do I communicate that with my partner? How do I communicate that with the person I'm seeing? Like, hey, let's not leave dishes in the sink. Or like, I don't leave dishes in my sink in my house. So if you want to, be helpful or contribute, we can wash dishes together, whatever. So that's something that I see. Like you learn like these different things about yourself. I do also see that we have number 44, synchronicity. There's like this angelic energy that I'm feeling for you in the month of May. I don't know how to describe it or like necessarily what it is. It might just be like this spirit, this angel presents themselves at a time where you really need them. You need the support, you need the guidance, you need the clarification, you need the, confirmation, whatever it is. So let's say you're like wondering, oh, should I switch this? Should I switch jobs? And you're not really hearing back from folks when you're interviewing with them and you're nervous, and then like something angelic happens and it's like that confirmation, like, okay, I'm doing the right thing, things are going to work out for me. And then boom, you get a call from, someone that you interview with and they want to offer you the position, right? So I see that for the next 6 months and a little after the 6 month period too. Hello, Rosalie. And then your last question, who is coming towards you in love? Let's see. Who is coming towards you in love? So we have street taco, Cancer, fun, emotional, spontaneous night owl, cherries, imaginative, loyal, sexy, sincere, creative, fighter. We have black coffee, Capricorn, tall, hardworking, focused, and determined. Okay, so that's what we have for those cards. Okay, so we have number 25, patience. Number 22, deja vu. So I feel like, this person that's coming in for you, it's honestly worth the wait. And I know we hear that a lot of times with different things in life, but this is genuinely worth the wait. I feel like with this deja vu card, though, it gives me the vibe that when you meet them, it feels like you already know them, like your soul has already met them before. And they may have met each other, your soul and their soul have met each other in a past life, or just, spiritually, energetically have already communicated in this lifetime. But it feels familiar. It feels, it just feels like, hey, I already know you. So it doesn't necessarily feel awkward or like strange, if that makes sense. I get with this night owl part of the card, it's just letting us know that this person might be, you meet them at night. Like you meet them while you're out at night. So if you're grabbing drinks at a happy hour, or if you're like at a lounge, or at an event that's at night, that takes place at night, that's when you'll cross paths. What I'm channeling, what I'm picking up here, I feel like this person has a really good career. Like they are making like six figures, and we have ninth house learning, philosophy, publishing, writing, discovery, law, exploring, travel, ethics, foreign countries, religion, higher education, spirituality, and wisdom. So this person is very educated, successful, like I mentioned before. And honestly, they are someone that they want something long term. They want the full shebang, a family, marriage, all of that. They've been working hard and working towards that for a while now. So meaning they have like money set up to buy a home, money set up, starting to set it up for the kid, like college or whatever they want to do when they graduate high school. Like they've already been planning for these type of things. We have square, tension, conflict, obstacles, will, power, struggles, compromise, stress, weighing pros and cons, negotiate, self-reflection, opportunity for growth. I feel like this person is in a space where they no longer are living and dealing with people that cause tension, that cause conflict. They've, released that part of their life and just a part of themselves. So like some people, like they thrive off drama. This person doesn't like drama. They don't like tension. They don't like, just chaos. They want peace. And so this is a person where you don't have to worry about experience that type of stuff with. You will experience peace, tranquility, gentleness, calmness, like all of that. And that's what they live for. That's what they want. And that's why they work hard too, so they don't have to deal with that. They may have come up from an upbringing where it was chaotic in the home. Maybe they, didn't always have the things that they needed financially within their family, and that caused a lot of tension between their parents, or maybe they saw their parents struggle financially, and it was just a lot of obstacles that they had to go and overcome. So this is why this person has worked hard and has put in a lot of focus and determination to be successful. So they know that when the time comes, when it's time for me to marry my person, we're going to live a life where it is peaceful. We're going to live a life where things are taken care of and we don't have to worry or struggle. So that's what I have for you in terms of the person. So I hope that all resonated with you and that you like it. Oops, I put the wrong cards in the deck. Okay. All right. So that is what I have for you, my dear. Hope you enjoy. All right. I will add you to the list. Red Nappy Summer and Rosalie. And let me grab my computer to see who is up next. And also let me check my phone to see if anyone has donated. Okay. Alrighty. I've been good, Gypsy. I've been doing really well. How have you been? Sorry, I'm just now seeing that message. Okay. Red Nappy Summer and Rosalie. All right, I think that's everybody. Alrighty, Liz, just in the Cash App for channel message from Jay for tarot. What are Jay's next actions towards you? Okay. Thank you, Gypsy. Alrighty. What are Jay's next actions towards you? We have the Four of Wands. On the card, it says invitation. We have the Fool. We have the Death card. We have the Six of Wands and then the Six of Cups. Definitely movement here from this person. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'll just take it and put it over here, make it even. Definitely movement with this person. You have two cards here that represent like a connection, represent kind of just like, dating and like love and all that beautiful jazz. So I feel like this person is planning to make a move towards you. It may have been a moment where it's been some stagnancy, or maybe they haven't been doing as much they have in the past, but it does seem like this person is moving towards you. I do see them inviting you out for an event or some type of thing where you can be their date. So if they have like a family or friend function that they're going to go to, they're going to invite you to be their date. You will get like really dressed up and cute for it. It's not like, I won't say it's necessarily a gala. Like, you won't be super duper casual, but you're going to want to look your best and like, put on the lipstick, maybe put on a cute dress or a really beautiful blouse and nice pants or a skirt, whatever it is. Like, you're going to dress up in some way for this. I also see you all doing like a getaway trip. Might not necessarily be like out the country, but somewhere nice and just peaceful. You might do like a nice resort somewhere. And I feel like that's more towards later, like the latter part of the year. But I feel like this invitation to like going to the family function or the friend function event, whatever it is, that's going to be closer to like the summer early summertime. I'm picking up. It might be even a little bit sooner than that, but I really feel like it's more so in the summer. I think the communication between you all is going to pick up a little bit more too. And, as you are, connecting with them more and more, use this period as to really to pour more into yourself. So doing the things that make you feel good, that make you look good. So if you really enjoy getting your facials at a spa, do those things, because that might, one, make you feel great, but also two, it helps with your skin. So like continue to do the things that you do to pour into yourself. All right. And then a channel love message from Jay. I'm already channeling the phrase, I need to see you. I need to see you right now. So like I said, there might be some stagnancy in the connection. Maybe you haven't seen each other as much recently. So maybe you've seen each other, but not like, let's say you usually see each other like 3 times a week, but this week, last week you only saw each other once. So there's this energy of like them wanting to see you more and to just like connect with you more, especially due to the limitations. I also get this vibe of this person wanting to send you, like, I don't want to say like a naughty picture, but maybe with them with their shirt off in the bed, or like maybe they get out the shower and they have like their towel on, but they're like the water is still on their chest area, so they send you like a selfie in the bathroom or whatever. Like I see them wanting to do that. They may have thought about it and didn't send it, but I do see them, thinking about it, wanting to do it. I'm also hearing them say that they love this thing that you do, like you tilt your head, and it's like the way that you bat your eyes at them. They really like that. I don't know how to describe it. It's just something you do it like unknowingly. So there are certain things, we'll do just unconsciously because it's just, we just do it in routines, but they pick up on it and they really like that thing that you do. I also see them, wanting to like hold your hand and like caress your hand. So them saying like, I want to touch you, I want to feel you, I miss you, is what I'm really just channeling. That's like the biggest energy I'm channeling from them right now. I'm hearing him say, I'm going to make more time for you. I'm sorry, I'm so busy. I see them like the moment they walk into their house, they just fall asleep. Like they just fall asleep on the couch, or maybe they take a shower and they just get into bed. Like they seem kind of overwhelmed right now. Maybe this is a busy season for them if they're working a lot, or like if they were, in school or working, it could be just a lot of, time management that they have to work through. But I do see them occupied and wanting to like not be as busy because it's, it's taking up a lot of their day and just a lot of their energy too. But I hear them say that they want to make time for you and see you. So that's what I'm channeling. That's what I'm channeling for you right now, Miss Liz. So I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty, up next is Aquarius Babe. You want to know Libra feelings towards you. Let's see. Libra's feelings towards you. Libra's feelings towards Aquarius Babe. All right, we have life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. We have clarity. Someone finally sees the answer that was always in front of their eyes. The vision is clear, therefore what is to come shall be clear too. New chapter, a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life, and then ready for love. You've been understandably guarded, scared of being hurt again, but you took the time to heal. Now you are ready to try love again. Interesting. And when I was shuffling, I wasn't ready yet to get cards, but one of the cards that wanted to do like a peekaboo was third party. And third party doesn't always have to be like an actual person. It could just be an energy. So I feel like maybe it was the fear that, like, there might have been a point in time where either on your end or their end, or even both of you, let fear kind of take over for a little bit. And now you're in the space where you're no longer like letting it win. And so I feel that in terms of like their feelings towards you, there is this, reassurance like, hey, this person does, match a lot of the things that I want in a partner. This person and I have a lot of, things in common that I really like about them. And they can be the person that I actually build a life with, that I start this new chapter with, that, I can call my life partner. There is a strong connection here. And I'm noticing too, like three out of the four cards are the same characters. And so there's this energy of like both of you. There's definitely a journey here. Like you two are meant to be connected and to be together at this time is what I'm picking up and feeling. And I'm noticing too, like it kind of tells a story of like where once the clarity happens, once you are able to see what's right in front of you, then you're ready. And then it's this new chapter. And then you just built this life. So it's kind of like these steps this person is going through where like maybe they were hesitant at first, but now they're opening up and now they're ready. Now they're, excited about this and they're choosing to be a part of it, to participate wholeheartedly, versus like being half in, half out type of vibe. And I think that's something, you really want to cherish, because when someone starts to open up with you, you know, be appreciative of it and recognize it. Like, I appreciate you sharing that with me. And also too, sometimes it's so easy for us to be like, oh my gosh, not say like you over talk a person, but like it can happen where you're so excited and you're like, oh, I resonate with that too. And then you just start talking, and then that could put a person back into that quiet space. It's like when they're speaking, like actively engage, with them by listening and, nodding or, making whatever, confirmations and sounds or whatever that lets them know you're listening, but also just give them the floor, let them share as much as they want to share and put out there without judgment, without questioning a lot of things. Sometimes too, there might be moments you're like, oh, I want to ask a follow-up question about that, but like, no, maybe just continue to listen and see, when they pause and when they stop, then that's when you can say like the question or follow up with them. But this person does have strong feelings for you, and they're ready to I heard them say they're ready to risk it all. So like, ready to just try and not be afraid anymore. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius babe. I hope that resonated with you. Alrighty, up next is Miss Red Nappy Summer. And you want messages from your higher self. You got it. Before I even pulled the cards, I heard your higher self say, you're finally getting it, sis. I heard her say that. That's the first thing I heard. So we have number 31. I will never quit on myself. I will always stay in the game. Number 9. Everything I learn brings me new insights. We have I don't sweat them. I just add them to the roster. Number 49. Number 12. I am the definition of financial abundance and wealth. So in terms of just messages from your higher self, I feel like your higher self wants to let you know, because you never quit on yourself, even though there might be moments where it was kind of hard and you really wanted to give up, you learned so much, and it brought you this new perspective on things. And you're starting to get into a space where you're not sweating things as harshly as you did before. and not freaking out as much about it. Like, you might have moments, but you're no longer like letting it eat you up and take over your day and your energy as much, which is good because it shows that you're trusting your higher self and spirit more. I feel like with this number 12, I'm the definition of financial abundance and wealth. This lets me know like the way she's, walking into the room, into the space, is she's owning it and she's securing herself and she's confident. And I feel like you're starting to get in a space where you are trusting and believing and just walking on faith, but also knowing that the shit is going to work out because it has to work out. Like you're thinking things in that way now. And that's why they said like you're finally getting it. Like notice how I said it's gonna work out because it has to work out. Like it's not even an option anymore. Of like, oh, maybe it works. It's like, no, it's going to work out. It has no choice but to work out because I said so. And you like having that level of confidence and that declaration on your life and on your purpose and on your life's plan is the key. And now you see that you have always had the ball in your court. The ball was never out of your hands to begin with. It was always with you, and you always had the ball in your court. You always had the pen in your hand to write the story for the next chapter. You always had the gold, the riches to do the next thing that you wanted to do. And, even if you don't have it in the physical realm, it means like spiritually, like I might not have X, Y, and Z in this physical realm right now, but I know I'm going to have it eventually. I know that I'm spiritually wealthy. I know that I'm spiritually abundant. And everything will always be provided for me in some way, shape, or form, right? And so as you continue to live in this mindset and take that over and let that be how you show up every day, it just gets better and better and it becomes easier and easier, right? Versus, oh, let me keep sweating and worrying about everything, because that's not going to do anything. It's just going to make things harder, stressful. It's going to push a lot of things away that were close to you and just make you feel even more stressed, right? So it's like when you switch the way that you think, which is what you've been working on, things just work up. And look at that at the bottom of the deck. I am ready for my blessings. Like you are just showing up differently now. And I'm just hearing your higher self say, like, keep doing this, what we're talking about right here. Keep doing it, because that's what I've been trying to tell you. That's what I've been trying to show you. And trusting that and knowing that, because it is going to pay off big time. Okay, so that is what I have for you, my red nappy summer. Alrighty, up next is Rosalie. You're welcome, red nappy summer. All right, Rosalie, your questions are: should I apply for the Dr. Gardner's clinic? I don't think I have a pendulum over here, but I might have something that I could use as a pendulum. All right, Spirit wants me to show it off camera, so I will. But, okay, do they want you to apply for this clinic? Do they want you to apply to the Dr. Gardner's clinic? I'm getting no. And at first I was like, are you sure? Are you sure, Spirit? They were like, no. So no at this time. Advice from Spirit regarding continue your services. Roshi. All right, advice from Spirit to continue your services with Roshi. We have the moon. We have the Hierophant. Interesting. We have the Two of Wands. The first thing I was going to say is like you're split. In each card, there's something splitting, right? The Two of Wands are split. She's in the middle of these two plants, but also in the middle of the two girls. She's in the middle of the two waves splitting, the ocean splitting, right? So there is this energy where you're like, a part of you wants to continue, a part of you doesn't want to continue, right? And I feel that, it's really significant for you to weigh the pros and cons of the situation and like continuing your services there, right? So don't be so quick to say yes or don't be so quick to say no. Like really think things through and make the decision based on logic and based on evidence versus like emotion. So I mean, like, emotion can play a role in it. Like, if, let's say you're unhappy and it makes you depressed or sad or whatever, that that's important. But I think also too, thinking about the logic of things, where it's like, okay, maybe they piss me off, like, every now and then, but that doesn't mean I really need to like let this go. Or is it like, oh, I get so annoyed because of X? Like, what's causing those emotions, basically? Think about it like that. So if you're upset about something, what is causing you to be upset about it? If you're quote unquote depressed or sad about it, what do you think in the environment is causing that? And if it is something that is toxic or unhealthy, obviously, it may be time to release it and let it go. But if it's something that's manageable, or something where it's like, oh, if we just have a conversation about it, maybe we can work through it, that's different. So take your time to really investigate, like, your reasoning and thoughts behind a lot of the things, and, if you should continue with this. All right. And then your other question is advice from spirit regarding AJL and love notes. All right. Advice from spirit regarding AJL. We got the moon again. We got the Seven of Cups and then the Son of Wands. I feel like spirit is saying once again, like, ultimately it's your decision. Seven of Cups talks about options. It talks about making having an array of options to pick from, to choose from. And you just have to make that decision for yourself. Like, there's only so much that they can coach you through without like saying, like, I'll say that spirit has a way of like, where they're like, okay, we're going to give you the guidance and a clear answer of what to do next. And then there's going to be moments like, because you have the tools, you get to decide, because you still have free will. So it's like, yes, they may have an idea of like what exactly they want you to do and how to handle a situation, but they're also like, we're going to give you the free will to do it. So we have South Node, karmic past, comfort zone, mystery, old habits, the past, unfinished business, current gifts, talents, natural strengths, limitation, potential, stagnancy. So make sure that whatever decision you're making doesn't put you back into this karmic cycle, this karmic, era where you're repeating a lot of things that you wanted to break free from, that you wanted to let go of, right? Make sure that it's not keeping you in the comfort zone and keeping you stagnant, right? And it's not saying like, oh, this person, this energy will do that, but it's also saying make sure that it doesn't do that. So like, if you choose this person, does it put you back into a karmic cycle, or does it take you out of it, right? Or if you avoid this person, does avoiding it represent you being in your old habits and old ways and staying in your comfort zone where you're afraid to try something different, try something new? So think of it, you gotta think of it in that type of way of like, how would this show up for me if I were to do X, Y, and Z? Well, after I finish up, and we got partnership, 7th house. And so think about, is this something where it is worth, the connection is worth, us being tied together, being connected together, or is it something that I need to let go of and like maybe just see how things play out on their own, type of thing. Okay. So that is what I have for that. And then we're going to do your love notes. And I think we'll be done after this. We are very grateful for a quick live, I will say. All right, love notes. We have sorry for the wait, ... Let's take this to the next level. What do you want from this love? I remember the good times that we shared. We have maybe you are better off without me. Thank you for helping me find my voice. I look forward to spending my life with you. I want to build a home with you. You're my best friend and I trust you with my heart. Very interesting energy here because, overall the idea is like, let's take it to the next level. I look forward to pursuing you and, things working out for us. And us building the future together. But that one card, maybe you're better off without me. That can always just be the fear. That can be the fear where it's like things are going really well, and what do? Oh, something just triggers me to think the worst now, or to get, into this position, to this mindset, like something's going to happen and it's going to be, too good to be true type of thing. And so I feel like this person saying maybe you are better off without me is, I get two energies. I get that energy of like, fear, being nervous, blah, blah, blah. But I also get this energy of like when you're not together, or like when you are by yourself and you haven't talked to them for the day, or like for part of the day, whatever it is. Not saying like they're, intentionally not talking to you, but it's like when you have your alone time, use that as a time to like really reground yourself and check in with yourself, right? So it's saying like make sure that you're always good without me there, without hearing from me, or without talking to me, without seeing me, right? Your happiness, your joy, your day shouldn't be dependent on me. Not saying that's what it is now, but not being codependent, right? So making sure that having a mindset like, hey, either if we're together or we're not, I'm gonna always be good, because I love myself that much to make sure I'm gonna always be good, right? If that makes sense. So that's what I got for you for the love note. So I hope that resonated with you. And alrighty, folks, that concludes our live for tonight. I'm really happy it was quick and short, and I got a chance to connect with you all before the month is over. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. As I mentioned before, check out the pick a cards that I posted last week, especially that 6 months from now one. I think that's a really good one, and definitely a great pick me up for anybody that might need something to just look forward to in the next 6 months, especially if you've been having like a challenging time, or if you feel like things just haven't been moving the way that you wanted to. So check into that. Yes, we would definitely do this again soon, I promise. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I love you all, and I'll be back again. Bye.